it's again, of course, Monday, and we are going to, of course, start this week with, of course, the new learning and new experience in your English
Mhm.
proficiency skill development here at Oleo. Okay. So
Yes.
how have you started your week, Tao?
Um, in Vietnam, uh,
Mhm.
today is holiday. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
and
yeah.
what
So
is that holiday?
yeah, and so I am off today. I'm not going to work.
Ah, I'm not going to work. Okay. Wow. So I guess you have had enough rest.
Yeah, I have enough rest and relax myself.
Yeah, I do agree with that one, right? When you have enough time, you would rather choose to stay at home, have a rest, have a good sleep. Those are, as what they say, the most expensive things that mature or adult people would really have, because it's really so rare that we can have enough sleep and enough rest. Okay. May I know what is that holiday that you are celebrating today there in Vietnam?
Yeah, today is the day of birth, the king, the first king of Vietnam. Yeah.
Oh, first king? I'm interested with that. May I know what is the setup of your, how do you call this one? Your government? Is that parliamentary?
Prime military.
Uh, Parliamentary kind of government.
Um, let
Um,
church kind of
okay.
environment.
Mhm. Okay, so let me also see it here.
I think you have confused my answer.
Uh-huh.
Let me explain.
Okay. So you have said it's how do you call this one? The
Social
holiday.
socialist. I search Google Translate.
Uh-huh.
Uh, kind of my environment. Uh, yeah, in government is
Mm-hmm.
socialist. Uh,
Okay.
uh,
Socialist.
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 I mean the birth
Mm-hmm.
first king in Vietnam. I mean
Mm-hmm.
it have been a long time ago when
Yeah.
Vietnam just creative, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and have a king,
Uh-huh.
yeah, cre- creative, create Vietnam, and we memorize about him. I think that,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and we have
Uh,
a holiday in
mm-hmm.
about the birth of the king. Uh,
Oh, I see. So that was, of course, in the period of dynasty, right?
yeah,
So why I asked that one, because I was kind of interested of the kind of government you have,
yeah,
because here in the Philippines, the government is actually trying to change the current government to parliamentary. So I
mm,
found out, yeah, parliamentary. Wait for a while. I'm going to send it to you. You may also see that one. Parliamentary government. That is what the present government is trying to, of course, have. Because I like that one, the parliamentary, because you are just going to have one system. It's almost just like your social system. Okay. So you're just going to have their one team. It's just like one team. You're going to vote this team, then the whole team will really win. Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm. So you have their Ngo. How are you going to say that one? Your first king, Ngo Koyin. How is it to be pronounced? That
Now, it's vua Hùng, not Ngô Quyền. Ngô Quyền is Ngô Quyền. Just uh,
mm-hmm.
Ngô Quyền rất yêu red.
Wong Wo Hung. Okay.
Yeah, vua Hùng.
Wo Hung. Okay, so that was
How do you
the
know
first
about
one.
Ngô Quyền?
Come again?
How do you know about Ngô Quyền general?
Here in the Philippines, somehow we also learn or study also the other governments of the other countries. So somehow we are also interested, more so when we talk about, yeah, the politics, the
Uh,
history. So somehow I have known a little bit about them as I read, of course, the historical background of other countries. So that is what I have known from you. I am going to check that one later.
yeah,
How to say that one? Buhuong?
vua Hùng.
Buhuong.
Vua, vua mean king. Hùng
Okay.
is a name. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, vua Hùng.
Yeah. Wow. So it seems like it would really be so hard for me to learn how to speak Vietnamese.
Yes,
Yeah, it's really
a
so
lot of
hard.
foreigner talk
Hmm.
about that. Vietnamese very hard to learn.
Yes. Yeah, true. It's just like, of course, also the
I am a
Mandarin.
Vietnamese. I am a
Hmm.
Vietnamese, but some word in Vietnamese I don't know about that. I don't. Yeah,
Some words. Okay,
yeah,
some Vietnamese words you do not know.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that
It's
is
it's
really
mixed.
making it complex.
It's, Vietnamese
Okay.
speaks a lot of language like
Uh,
Chinese, French. Yeah, I think that, and is Chinese. It almost
mm,
affects. It affects almost.
yeah. Yeah. So, well,
And
it can maybe your language have been somehow, do you call this one? There were other languages that have how do you call this one? I cannot grip the right word. Influence. Okay.
uh,
Some other countries or some other languages may have influenced your language. So as here in the Philippines, there are Filipino words which are of course influenced by the
uh,
Spanish, yeah, era, Spanish language, because how many years that the Spain has, colonized the Philippines. It has been, it was 300 plus years, if I'm not
yeah,
mistaken. Ooh, a
yeah.
very long time.
Like Vietnam.
Mm, yeah,
Uh,
true.
yeah. Um, Chinese recent Vietnam over 100 1,000
Oh,
years. Yeah,
has been so long, right?
yeah, it's been so
So,
long. But
so
we in retain my own language.
mhm. Yeah. So we are no longer going to question why our language somehow may be so difficult. So we also have there what we call as the evolution also of the languages. Okay. But then we are thankful because as they say, our own language is the soul of our country. Yeah. Do you agree with that? Do you agree with that one? I'm going to write it down. Our language is the soul of our country.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So let us now then have or go back the last time, go back with Elon Musk, because the last time, of course, we took your grammar skill test,
Yeah.
right? And were you happy with the result of your test?
I'm not really happy for that because the grammar is so easy and I can try
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, so that means we have you have already assessed yourself with the easy level. So you know for sure that that is not the test that fits you, right? So we're going to go to the next level next time. So
Yeah.
we're now, so for sure, you are not a beginner. Yeah, that's your level. You're not a beginner. So you will know somehow in the next test that we are going to have. But of course, um, as promised and as what I told you, we're going to, of course, go back in our discussion about Elon Musk. Yeah. So you remember how to pronounce these words? Have you practiced saying them?
Yeah, yeah, a little.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So let us just go back with them for a while. Okay. This
Entrepreneur,
word you have here. Yeah.
entrepreneur,
Okay. Yeah. Sounds better now. Entrepreneur. Antro. Yeah.
entrepreneur,
Entrepreneur. Correct. And how about this one? You have
editor in chief,
chief.
in chief, in
Yeah.
editor in chief,
Yeah. Yeah, correct. You have there the E sound with a chief.
chief. Yeah, I forgot it.
Okay, yes, no worries. How about this? You have,
Influence,
yeah, influence. How about this one?
individuals,
Yeah, individuals. And this one.
uh, um, potentially,
Okay, yeah. So you are no longer saying it as potentially. So that's already potentially.
potentially,
Okay, and how, yeah, how about
emerge,
this one?
emerge,
Emerged.
emerge,
Emerged. Yes. So the
emerge,
stress is in the second syllable. Emerged. Okay,
emerged,
next. How about this one?
society,
Yeah, that's nice. You have pronounced that one correctly. And how about this one? Here.
space,
Yeah. Okay. So you have there the sound already with space. How about
space,
this one?
space, space,
This. Okay. Space X.
space,
Space. Okay, so it seems that you're going to have two syllables there. Yeah. X,
space,
X, X.
space,
Okay. Can you say it again? Space,
space, X,
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 X. Yeah,
X,
it goes. Let
X,
me. Yeah, there you go. X.
X, X,
Yeah. Okay. Space
space,
X. Space X.
space,
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's just like on how you have pronounced this, right? Space, and you just add X. And
space,
how about this one? You have,
ready,
yeah, pioneer.
pioneer,
Okay. And what else? This one?
trailblazer,
Yeah, you're correct. Trailblazer. And how about the other one? This one. This is,
crypto, cryptocurrency,
yes, okay. And how about, yeah, this one, the last word here.
genius,
Okay, genius. And this one you have?
visionary,
Okay, so all of the words have of course, sounded better now. And this is the main word that I would like you to focus with, space X. Okay.
Space X.
Yeah. Yeah. So just keep on practicing this word. Okay.
Yes.
So next one, of course, I'm not going to ask you to, of course, write for this one, but you actually already sent it in your homework, right? And of course, we corrected that part. Let me share your homework again. So this was your homework here. Yeah. So remember this, we already corrected this one, right? The last
Yes.
time.
Yes.
Okay, I am going to send this later in the chat box so that you can have the updated
Yeah.
homework,
Yes.
of course. Okay,
Yes.
so let us now have the true or false. Yeah, so time announces its person of the year every November, and your answer here is
December.
yeah. So your answer there, so there was false because it falls on December.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you know any how do you call this one? Person of the year in your country?
Mm, but in Vietnamese,
Yeah.
um,
Just like here in my country, our president has become a person of the year featured in Time magazine also.
mm, I don't, I really don't know about that.
Uh-huh. Okay, so if you do not know anyone, what if I'm going to ask you this one? If ever that the Time magazine will be giving an award to a very popular person in your country, someone who's dominant, okay? So who would you think? Who do you think would be the person who fits that award in your country?
mm, it's a lot of fields.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A lot of popular people.
Yeah, a lot of popular people, and they really good at their fields.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I don't
Mm.
know.
So
I don't
so
know.
there are so it seems that there are too many persons to mention.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see what I am sharing now here? Can you see the picture? Or
Um,
let okay, let me share this one instead of your homework. Okay, you see it now?
no, no, yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. Yeah. So as I was telling you a while ago, this is our president, the
Ah,
Philippine president. So he was featured in Time magazine in 2016. Okay,
ah,
and it was entitled The Punisher.
the
The
yes.
Punisher. If you are going to search on that, he was actually featured as the Punisher in Time magazine because his main agenda, one among the best things that he has actually done here in the Philippines, is to have a rigid campaign against drugs.
Ah,
Yeah, so he was really so, having iron hands regarding the drug addicts and so on. It is really sensational up to now.
yeah.
Okay, so mhm.
I,
So do
I
you
think
think,
I heard about that before. I think
yeah, 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 he has really become the popular president of our country, one among the best actually, I believe, because I do not know, there are already a lot of criminals, right, in the
yeah,
society. So iron fist, we really need to have iron fist. So let me go back again with your homework and let us try to finish everything here, okay? Yeah,
yes.
so your answer there is false at number two, a letter B. Yeah, your answer there is
False.
Okay. The article says no one has influenced society more than Elon Musk, and why? So you said there, yeah, can you read your answer?
Sorry, what?
Yeah, may I ask you to read your answer?
Mm, yeah, I read the answer to so that the sentence is false.
Yes, okay. So it was said there that it's not only Elon Musk, right?
Yeah,
But there were also other people who influenced the society. Are you familiar with Jack Ma? Do you know
yeah,
Jack Ma?
yeah. That's my
Yeah, so
parent of from Chinese China.
yeah. So do you think he could also be considered as a person of the year, someone who's really, having an influence to the society?
A few years ago, I think Drexma he deserved that award because I hear a lot of him. But someday, some year, a few year now, I can hear a lot about him, and I don't know what he do.
What does he do?
Yeah,
Okay. What
I
does he do?
yeah I hear a lot of Elon Musk more.
Oh, I see. Okay. So it's just like you have lost track with Jack Ma because Elon Musk has become more popular.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. So a few years ago, yeah, a few
previous
years,
ago.
so we're going to add S with the word year.
Yeah,
Okay. So that's nice that you are aware of this people, of course, who have really given impact or influence to our society. Okay. And how about this one? Your answer there is
two.
true. Yeah. So if you have $255 billion, what are you going to do with it? Hypothetical question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think you can spend that $255 billion in just 1 year?
No, no. Yeah, no. That
Yeah, but what if?
a lot of things to
Let us just try to imagine how you're going to spend that hypothetically. Okay, hypothetical question. What if you have $255 billion and you need to spend it in just 24 hours?
uh, it
What are you
too
going to do?
too much. I think I will spend all my money to my to um improve my country because Vietnamese
Mm-hmm.
Vietnam. I think um the road the
Mm-hmm.
and um, society like yeah like
Mm-hmm.
transform society like what.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think
So you would
must
like to,
yeah I think Vietnam must be change and develop that.
yeah, but you know what? I have heard that Vietnam is having is already considered now as an emerging market. So it means your country is fastly developing as
Yes.
being yeah, as being reported. Yeah, just like this one also with the ESL. Before the online platform in teaching English wasn't that dominant here in
Yeah.
Vietnam. It was just actually being, pushed by the Chinese government. But now I can see a lot of online platforms in Vietnam. So I'm glad somehow that I am a part of Olio.
Yeah, and
Okay.
besides that, it now it had a lot of poor. Yeah, and I think it must develop developer
Yeah.
more.
Yes, yes, and I just also realized really the English language is really one among the aspects that really must be considered by the developing countries, right? It really means a lot. Okay, so there you go. And let us go back with your answers again. So there you go with $255 billion. And Elon Musk is the richest person in history.
Yeah,
Yeah, so your answer there is correct.
yeah, right.
So
It,
if I'm going
just
to ask you, yeah, Tao, how would you like yourself to be remembered? Would you like to be the richest person in the history or the nicest person who has ever lived in the history?
if I have able to do that,
Are you going to choose to be the richest or the nicest or both?
uh, if I have a dream, maybe both.
Yeah, so me too. What if someone will ask me that? I'm going to say, can it be both? Because if I am nice, I can share the money. I can share my wealth. Okay, so there you go. So Elon Musk is the richest person in the history. And Elon Musk went into space in one of his own rockets.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
And
I think
yeah.
yeah, because he had
Mm.
his own company.
Yeah, so he actually owns the company SpaceX, right? So he
Yes,
really has his own rocket. And you know what? Um, yeah, Tao. It
yeah,
was reported before, maybe 2 months ago, if I am not mistaken. I just cannot remember the name of the boy, but the
yes.
boy is able to track the activities being done by Elon Musk.
Oh,
So wherever he goes, he can track it, the rockets and the planes that he's using. And so Elon Musk offered him big amount of money just to down the tracking system that boy is doing. But the boy um declined the offer because he's not just tracking or following Elon Musk, but he's also following Bill Gates. Yeah.
oh my God.
So do you find it amazing? I'm just wondering how other people are really, having big brain. Okay. Yeah. Oh my goodness. They are genius. Okay. And here, your answer is false. The car company Tesla controls three-quarters of the electric car market because it is not three-quarters, but you have there
Two cars.
two-thirds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you imagine that? So can
Yes.
you imagine how much is the Tesla car?
Mm, two third of movie.
Yeah. So could you imagine how much is the Tesla car?
I
Hmm.
think it's nearly 75%
Mm-hmm.
of
Yeah.
car. It's true.
Mm.
70% of car in the world of
Oh,
car market.
yeah. And look at that one. So if I let me try to have 74,000. Wait for a while. I cannot just imagine how much is this. 74,900 US dollars to, let me just convert it to our currency. So that costs 3,901,054 pesos. Too much. That is really so expensive. My
Yeah.
goodness. Yeah. Do you have your own car now?
No, I'm not. I have own motorcycle.
Yeah, I know for sure you know how to drive that one. And
Yeah,
that's your main, yeah, that is your main transportation there, right? In
yeah,
Vietnam, the
yeah,
motorcycle.
yeah. The car.
Yeah. How I
Uh,
wish,
yeah. Yes.
yeah. How I wish that in my country we are also going to have motorcycles only. To
Uh,
avoid, to avoid accidents because my husband did tell me I cannot be a good driver because I am a coward. Ooh.
but I think
Yeah.
besides that, if have a lot of motorcycle, uh, the environment will be bad.
Mm.
I think that. Yeah.
Yeah, because they are
Yeah.
emitting the smoke, right? But do you already have the E motorcycle? It is chargeable, electric
Yeah.
motorcycle. Yeah.
Mm,
So,
no, I'm not. E-motorcycle
no, we
not.
don't.
Yeah, it's not. Mm, yeah, we not use a lot that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I see.
because it's not
Mm.
come. Let me check. Let me check. It's not convenient. Yeah,
Yeah, I see. Okay. In my country, they have actually pushed already the e-car, electric cars, in change of our main transportation. But I believe that can be helpful to our environment because no smokes will be emitted by those cars. But of course, it will really take time for everybody to have it. Okay, and let us just try to finish this part. Okay, so Elon Musk helped to create the e-payments. Okay, so your answer is true. So he's the co-founder of the e-payments PayPal. And
yes,
Time magazine said Elon Musk was a genius. Of course, he's a genius and a visionary. Okay. So we're going to finish this last part of our lesson here with the synonyms. But
yeah,
in our next meeting, Tao, I would like you to go back with all of these words, and I will be asking you, of course, to make use of each word in your own sentence. Okay?
yeah,
Yeah. So let us, of course, also have the next level of the grammar test.
yeah.
Okay, so good night, Tao. See you again. Bye bye.
Bye bye.